You know, there's so many things that come out off the back of this, so many questions that people have. How do we keep MPs safe? You know, what do we do about Islamist terrorists that really do want to create harm to people? I mean, so much to unpick here, but what's your thoughts on some of this?
Well, firstly, just watching that, it was so harrowing. It was absolutely awful to watch. But, you know, I think especially in this day and age that MPs should be afforded a certain level of protection. And I think the general public wouldn't have a problem with that, knowing that there are direct threats to, you know, our public officials out there, because as the report said, it wasn't just David Amess that was a target. You know, it was Michael Gove, it was Dominic Raab, it was Sakir Starmer. So this is clearly an issue, and it's not the first time this has happened, for example, with Joe Cox. So, you know, I don't think the public would necessarily have an issue with MPs being afforded some sort of protection.
So what are you saying then, that you think that MPs should have, what, security guards, 24/7 security guards?
Well, I'm not sure about 24/7 security guards, but I think in particular reference to, say, for example, when they hold surgeries, that I think that there should be some level of vetting and some level of security there, because I don't really think in this day and age it makes sense for them to just be there, because as we've seen, there are crazies out there who genuinely do think that they are right in actually murdering people in the name of some sort of warped political ideology.
Yeah, and Jen, I mean, one of the the saddest things in all of this is David Amess wanted to be as accessible as possible to the people that he was elected to serve, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I wrote down that phrase from the report there, always accessible. And, you know, in many ways he was you know, he set a very high bar, high standard, I think, for MPs. And this is a very important aspect of our democracy in this country, that MPs are accessible to their constituents, to members of the public. And they do that through these open surgeries. And I think that we do need to talk about the safety of MPs, because MPs have been attacked. And in the past 5 years, or in 2016 and 2021, we had 2 MPs murdered. So it's right that there should be a debate about that. But I think we don't want to put up barriers between the public and our MPs, because we already live in a society where there's too much of a distance between politicians and parties and members of the public, you know, where a lot of the time politicians don't know what their constituents are thinking about and feeling about certain issues. So I think that's really important to try and retain that, and we can't keep everybody in a bubble and absolutely safe, and we should do what is sensible, I think, in terms of surgeries and having some kind of presence there, but we don't want to undo that really important aspect of democracy.
I think